What's up, guys? A couple of my friends have a new website called Flurry Computing. They don't have a domain name yet, which is basically like flurrycomputing.net or flurrycomputing.com. They don't have that, but they do have an IP. So the IP is going to be in the description. Please go check them out. Their website will be up and running in a couple of days. Now let's get to the commentary. Deuces. What's up, guys? It's the one and only, bringing you gameplay on Modern Warfare 3 on the map. I don't even know what the map is. I still don't know any of the maps. I'm serious about when I told you guys that I really don't know these maps by heart yet because it hasn't really interested me. But I am kind of pissed right now because I just recorded an 8-minute and 30-second long commentary, and when I listened to it, I noticed that it didn't catch in my voice. So I wasted about 8 minutes 30 seconds of my time right there. But as you guys can tell by the title, I don't have anything exciting to talk about, really. It's kind of sad. Well, it is sad, what I need to talk about. And it's about to get a little serious. Well, a lot of serious. But let's get into it. Now, as you can tell by the title, 2 deaths, 1 week. Um, 2 people have died in this past week, obviously. And, I knew, I guess you could say I knew one of them. Well, I did know one. You'll see when I get to it, the stories. But the first person that died was someone that was very near and dear to my heart. No homo. Well, I guess that's not homo. Whatever. Um, Now it was my best friend's mother, and she had passed because of cancer, and it was a really sad time for me and his whole family. But yeah. So this is how I knew her and got to know him. Back in kindergarten, we were in each other's class, and I absolutely hated him. Like, I despised the dude. And to this day, I still don't know how we became friends, but I'm just really glad we did. But he would lie all the time in kindergarten, and I'd always get in trouble because of him. But, like, during the middle of the year, we became friends, and then we became best friends. And it's funny because I usually make friends with the people I hate the most at the start. Because I made good friends with 3 people like that. One of them I don't even talk to. I'm probably going to call him after this because, yep, because that. But, yeah, so I hated him at first, and then we became best friends. And then I would go over to his house every single weekend from since I was 5, I don't even know, kindergarten, whatever, kindergarten all the way till 4th grade. And the reason it stopped at 4th grade because that's when I moved to North Carolina where I am now, and he moved to New York. But yeah, so I'd go over his house every weekend. I basically spent a whole year of my life with the dude, and which means I spent basically a whole year of my life with his mom too. And I really liked his mom. I was really fond of his mom because his mom was really cool. And I kind of regret not talking to her as much as I could have. I mean, I wasn't really a big talker to adults and stuff when I was small. I don't think anybody was. But yeah, so I'd see her a whole bunch. I I would talk to her, but I wouldn't like make a whole conversation with her and everything. And I just want to say rest in peace, Mrs. Booth, and I love you. And yeah, so let's get to the next death. Sounds horrible, but I mean, that's life. So, one of my girl, well, it's not a girlfriend, but it's a friend that's a girl that I know. Her father got shot on Thursday, February 2nd, 2012. Now, what happened was, it was all over the news, so I'm not making any of this stuff up. But what happened was he had bought a phone from somebody, some dude that apparently he knew, according to the news sources and police. And the phone wasn't working, so he wanted his money back. And so him and this dude got into a big old argument, and he pulled a bomb. He pulled a gun on him and shot him and he had a gun wound, of course, and he later died in the hospital because of what is it called? And I don't even know what kind of. It's like non-stop bleeding, whatever it's called. I can't think of it right now. But yeah, that's why he died. And there's one thing I didn't like about Friday, which was like the day after everybody heard about it. When you would go to school, I mean, I understand for people that knew the guy, but I'm not even exaggerating. At least 20 girls went home because they were crying too much because of the girl's dad dying. Now, I know for a fact half of them don't even know her dad because her dad lives in Maryland, but he came to Charlotte. So I know half of those girls don't even know her dad. Half of the girls don't even talk to her. So I don't know why they were crying. But I mean, like, I guess you had an excuse, so you're gonna use that excuse to your advantage, which is really messed up, I think. But I mean, the guidance counselor, she came around everybody's class in the grade that I am, everybody's grade, class, whatever, and she talked about what had happened and everything. And she said that people were crying mainly because of past memories that were brought up because of her loss. I mean, I get that, but still, like, 20 girls, 20 girls is like almost half the girls we have in our grade, I guess. Actually, no, we probably have a whole bunch more. But whatever. Yeah. So at least 20 girls went home because they were crying too much, and yeah. Now, rest in peace to her dad too. Even though I didn't know him, I still feel sympathetic for her because I mean I cannot imagine losing a parent, and I do not want to imagine losing a parent. Like my friend, my best friend that I was talking about earlier in this commentary, he lost both of his parents. Like you remember when I was saying how I would go over his weekend or go over his house every weekend? Well, I don't even know, I don't remember what weekend it was or what date it was and everything. But all I know is that I remember my dad picking me up from his house and him calling me 3 minutes later telling me that his dad had passed in bed. And the thing was that, like, the thing that really hit me was that I had just saw his dad. Like, before I walked out, I wanted to go say bye to his mom because his mom was in bed too. She was basically sleeping next to a dead man, but they all thought he was sleeping and everything. So I saw him, I guess, while he was dead. And then, yeah, they told me that he was dead 3 minutes later. Now, my friend is really, really strong. Like, he's really emotionally strong. Because I could not take seeing my parents die. I don't even want to think about it. But the dude, when his mom died, I know he called me 2 hours later, and he was fine. Like, he wasn't crying anymore or anything. I mean, to be honest, I would have been bawling after an hour still if my mom died. But, I mean, I give him a lot of props because he didn't cry. But I'll talk to you guys later. Next commentary will be more happy. Alright, deuces.